Man, let me tell you, it sucks when you're recording a video and you have a legitimate reaction to something, you catch it on film, then there's no audio because you're stupid and you don't take the monitor only off when you are done tuning your microphone. That does suck. And I tell you that because I found something out. This video is going to be titled Morgan, Not a Mistake. She is legit. She's very good and a lot of fun. I just want to show you her stats. I have her very fast, 248, because I have her in sync with my Arbiter and my Lysandra. She has very good accuracy, 716. She has good defensive stats. I have one piece of reaction on her. I don't believe I have other reaction pieces sitting around. Let me look. Nothing useful, because this would, yeah, that's resistance I need, accuracy. And I wouldn't re-roll that, because that's decent. Yeah. Her masteries are as such. This is built for the arena. This comes in great. Eagle Eye is great. And you want her to take less damage, so just take her through blast proof and your regular stuff. Let me check something to make sure. Okay, I didn't. Yeah. Sorry, I just restored the old Morrigan footage because I do want to go over some of it. Because there's things I just can't repeat that happened in the footage. We'll transition out of that. So let's look for teams that are comparable. I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to have no problem with this team. This team looks like it sucks, right? We don't have a stripper because Morgan fits into your slot where you would actually have Madame Saris. And actually, she is going to do almost as good of a job. Okay. So let's just take her in there. Okay. So her AI is fun. And thankfully, this Ultimate Death Knight doesn't have Stone Skin. Increase the attack. Will energize the team. Now watch. So if I put her on auto, she's going to target Herndig and steal all of his buffs. Boom. And she did. And everybody almost died there. Look at that. Just kill you. Oh, my God. That's alright. But that blows my mind that she is able to steal all of Nekret's buffs. She is going to be my anti-Nekret, like, sub. Steal it all from Nekret. Oh, look at that. Sit down. Turn around. Do the booger. There we go. She's great. I am honestly in love with this champion now. I'm just gonna let this one go on full auto. We'll see how it goes. True Fear is not a very good CC thing. I really made her because I wanted her to pair well with Fortis because I made the mistake, okay? But not really. I have to try and defend myself because something good happened out of it. She pairs really well with Fortis. Fortis is guaranteed came out before her. She came out. You saw her kit put True Fear. You're like, okay, these synergize. This sounds like a good thing. His hidden ability, Astral Terrors, still isn't fixed. Raid, if you see this video, please fix this shit. Mathematically, it does not do the damage that it states it does. It's still just, it's shit. Hits like a wet noodle. Again, I do love him because he looks like, you know, he's the Cthulhu mythos. He sleeps. He brings fear and terror. It's Cthulhu. His masteries aren't even done. He's booked. He's fully booked. I had to because it all landed in his A1. I really wanted them to work well together. And it didn't happen. I was able to get my second Krisk out of that event because they did have a 10 times on Krisk. I got lucky, pulled my number 2. And as you can see, I have him in Stone Skin and Protection. So I said, okay, what am I going to do with this? So I booked out my Krisk, I booked out Fortis, and I had books left. And I went, I'm going to book out Morrigan. because I had a feeling she was better than what everybody was thinking she was going to be. And I was sort of right. I have an accuracy chest on her, speed boots, whatever gloves, anything that gave me more accuracy. Her amulet is crit damage, and that was because it was my highest accuracy roll where I wasn't stealing it from somebody. I have her in full perception. She fast. But let's just keep taking her through the arena, because this is where she's going to shine. Look at this. So this is going to kill us, so. Alright, just heads up. This Foley is going to go rip shit ride on us. Let's just hope we outspeed him with his turn meter boost. Sometimes you can get lucky, because people are lazy when they build Foley. So she's going to target him, like a Head of Mischief targets you. Oh my god, did you see that? He kept the True Fear on him. He didn't cleanse it. What the heck? Let's try that again. There's another Foley. Target him. He kept the fear. Do I not know what Foley does? Ah, fuck that team. That's why Trund is better than Baron. And Heffrack, really, because if Heffrack runs into a bunch of reaction, he just doesn't kill anybody. He doesn't get to do that second hit. Do I not know what Foley does? Oh no, he's just fucked. Yeah, he gets fear or true fear. He's scared cat. Oh, poor Foley. Poor Foley. Doesn't even have that good of multipliers anymore. Tisk, 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 Foley. Let's try this. Guarantee Mithrala is going to be in a stone skin set. See if we can't steal it. Nope, she wasn't. Alright, so who are you going to target? She targets the fastest one on the team then. This is the only thing I don't like. Yep. That's the only thing I do not like. Bringing in a Morrigan against a Lydia is sad. Turnstone. Turnstone. Fuck. Yes, target her. Oh, get two off. Nice. We can still win this. You get all the debuffs. Fuck. Here's the provoke. No. Weird. Okay. Let's go and boost turn meter. Don't know if we can still win this. We have somebody frozen, feared, and petrified. I mean, they're gone for 1,000 years. But we get to do some crazy shit here. Let's get rid of you. Steals everything but the 2 protected buffs. So that one's in a protection set too. Yeah. Oh. Yep. That's a loss. Darn it. Alright, my recommendation, don't bring him in against a Lydia. All legitimate teams that you will face, she should be fine in. This is kind of a legitimate team. Don't want to waste the gems refreshing, but we might. Fears everybody. Spooky. Yeah, let's do a little cleanup here. Now that's another thing. Like, she has negatives. She does have negatives. Because it's not a 100% chance to work as a CC unit. There we go. Ah, man. Didn't kill them both. We'll decrease the turn me. Nope, resisted. Almost back to it. I have my Lysandra built with crit. Because she hit. Actually hoping that Lady Gimme gives decreased accuracy on Trunda. Guys. Be afeared. I might just run Fortis through Minnow's Keep today and get all of his masteries done. Try to put him in my best defense nuker savage gear. Yeah, actually, you don't need to. That's the thing about Fortis. He ignores defense and does more damage accordingly depending on how many fears are put out. So you shouldn't have to. That's why I put him in the Brazilian set. Oh, come on. Just die already. There. This took entirely too long. Mid game, she's going to be a star. Early game, Morrigan's a star. If you get her, don't be sad. She's amazing. End game, she's still good. I love her against Necret teams. She is literally going to be on my mainstay team when I see a Necret. I'm like, whoops, swap her in, take Madam out, because it's not always guaranteed. And she gets the buffs herself. It's the only thing I don't like is fighting that. This is not a legitimate team. Sorry, whoever this is. This is best you got. I mean, you got S tier, S tier, A+ tier, dead tier. Let's see if we can't find another Necret. They're very popular. She won't work on a Leorius. So let's just take a look at this Necret. Man. I am legit going to have to play that footage. She's a bit like Mortu Macabre, where she steals everything. I think he's going to be in Stone Skin. The fact Mortu Macabre has a 24% speed boost for Aura is pretty crazy. Come on. Just gotta make sure your team... Ooh, we got the fear off and Mithrala. Be afraid, bitch. Hey, there you go. And that was the legitimate team. Mortu is scary. I am a... Mashald. Shall we dance, Mashald? Two undead that fear the other and steal the buffs? Fucking... Ugh. Spooky time. You, I'm afraid of. Yep, there goes your team. Ew. Low resistance, high accuracy. Screw this Valkyrie. Talk about what used to be the best champion in the game got power creeped. Damn. Well, let me go. I'm gonna pull up that footage. Man, that was sick. Such good footage, too. Alright, turn web page on. Here we go. And I'll just kind of go over the speeds everybody I have, so. Yeah, there's me down there. Look at that chump. Hello, John. Hello, John. Okay. So, yada 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 Bispumbada. Okay. Arbiter 371 speed. She is the fastest. And I want to point something out. So, the awakening I have from Morrigan is the sheep, polymorph. Put her in your second slot. Alright. But if she is your only, like, your fastest, whatever, put her in your first slot if you don't have Arbiter. The reason being, her polymorph will affect the debuffer, and it will happen first. So if she procs polymorph, the rest of your team is spared from debuffs. It's kind of a weird thing, but it works. That's how it is. So if you have her in the first slot, everybody that's 2 through 4 are going to be fine if polymorph procs. They won't get debuffs. She's in your second slot, same thing. 3 and 4 won't have debuffs. Sadly, your first slot will, though. But that's just how it works. Morrigan's at 248. Arbiter's at 371. Lissandra is at 300 and something, 310. We'll see it in just a second. Blah, blah, blah. 308. There's no cut-ins from Arbiter to Morrigan. With all the turn meter boosts and everything, your Trunda should be fine, but or your nuker, but my Trunda's not, sadly. Just gonna turn this way a little bit. Yeah. So let's just see what we get into here. So we end up nuking all the like we didn't lose a single match. We got lucky on this one. Boom. Boom. She throws the fears out, but we were able to get through them. For some reason, that Lydia didn't throw fears out. We end up winning that one. Yeah, this is where I was like, wait a minute, because she stole buffs. I was like, it's her A2 that does the fears, just like Mortu Macabre. She steals buffs. It's very good. Where Mortu deals damage and puts fears out and speed and buffs and all that, she does that, but she's meant to do that. Mortu is supposed to deal damage, really. Like, we end up beating this team pretty easily, even with a +4 Lissandra on their team. Yeah, right here. This is where it got scary, but we're like, whatever. Trunder's just like, boom, here you go. Forge Rhythm. Eat shit. There was another one. Was it this team? We did beat this team, I think. Yeah, look at that. Stone Skin. Let's go Shriek of the Banshee. Yeah, I think, I didn't proc because he resisted. That sucked. Killed one reviver. And then we just kind of fight through the rest of them. He ended up becoming sheeped. There ended up being 2 sheep out there. Their attack is called Herd Mentality, and I wish it was just Ba. Ba would be such a better attack for sheep. Yeah, 2 sheep. Yeah, and they're done. Yeah, so here's this net crit team at the top. And we just ended up running her full auto. Because I was like, yeah, right here, I'm like, alright. I think she targets the one with the most buffs. That's how Head of Mischief works. I think that's how her AI is programmed to work. So we go to 1 speed. Yep, and it's definitely what she does. She steals the buffs from Trunder. She goes, give me that. Boom. Feared everybody, and the Lydia didn't throw out fears. I gotta figure out what's going on with the Lydias. So, yeah. Boom, we fight, and obviously Necret, he die. Beat that team. This team was pretty easy. The Rhodoses never took a turn, so they were never able to cleanse the fear buffs. Got a little shield there. Luckily, the fear proc on that. Oh, well, he did cleanse it, but it didn't matter. Sorry. Double Siffy, double Photos. I'm finding over 700 accuracy seems to be the sweet spot on a lot of people's Mithralas because they just don't have that much on them. Okay. So, who did I try stealing that from? Oh, no, stole it from him, but he ended up, yeah, he didn't die. Stone Skin and Ally Protection. We ended up winning this fight. She was the key to winning this fight. She just kept stealing buffs and keeping them CC'd with fear. And Trunda, I just had to manual and be like, alright, well, you just kill these people now. See how we do here. 20-minute video. Sorry, guys. Yeah, all the excitement was in the first video. Yeah, I completely changed my mind on her. I think she's amazing. Even for endgame players, she's niche, but she's going to be great in a lot of areas. Mainly the arena, and mainly against Necret teams, where you just steal the buff away from them. Do you see what I'm saying? So, that's going to be it for this one. I'll catch you guys in the next one.